thumping, and the jam is pumping. Look at here, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up.
Alright, so
That's where the party's at, and you find out it's
alright, you guys reset?
Grab it.
Grab it. We'll do it one more time, alright? One more time. Good. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Huh? What are you
I'm grabbing it.
Are you?
I'm not in charge. Nature's in charge.
jumping. Pump it out a little more. Get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you're too bad. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. 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 Yo, pump up the jam, bump it up, I bump it up, yo, bump it, pump up the jam, bump it up, I bump it up, yo, bump it, pump up the jam, bump it up, I bump it up, yo, bump it, pump up the jam, bump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, yo.
So were you a 1 or 2?
2, 3, drop.
So it was actually pretty close, pretty close. This was the actual drawing.
Oh, we actually have to draw it. I didn't know.
So that was the original drawing. Well, that's
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping, and the jam is pumping. Look at here, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you're too bad.
this box. What was in this box, Mitch? Their future? Their future. So you might not have known that this box was your future, figuratively or literally. That note card represents your future, whatever you want it to represent. You don't really know what the box holds until you actually open the box. Now, there's several ways you can get to that box, and some of that's like setting goals. Maybe you set a time limit goal, maybe you didn't even have a goal. Maybe your goal was solely to open that box. But what were some of those expectations that you set? You see, you can't have goals without expectations. I like saying goals is that high bar. That's where you want to be. And expectations, it's that step that gets you closer to there. Without expectations, how are we supposed to make it to our goals? Everyone says you're supposed to make smaller goals to reach that bigger goal, but I like to think of those smaller goals as expectations. That big goal is the big picture that you want, but those expectations are ultimately the thing that you want to reach. So expectations and goals are usually set by yourself, but expectations, they can be set by anybody. They can be set by your advisor, expecting you to come to class, being respectful, bringing all your needed materials, or they can be set by yourself, just making it to class on time and kind of getting your homework done. So there's different levels of expectations. That bar is set at different levels, but that goal is ultimately decided by you. I had many goals, especially in my FFA career. I had many goals. My main goal was to compete at nationals in meets. So, backstory, freshman year, we placed third in meets. We were like, hey, we're pretty good at this. We're not losing anybody. We lost one senior that year. So then it goes to my sophomore year. I placed sixth in state, and I had a teammate who won the contest. We got second. Darn Cashmere beat us, darn Cashmere. Then my junior year rolls around, I'm like, hey, we're pretty good. I had individually won all 3 contests leading up to state. I was like, hey, I have that goal of win state. I expect to place top 10. State comes around, we don't do real great. We get second again. And I don't think I mentioned this, but second, that's the worst. That is absolutely, I would rather get third than get second. Second, just, it eats me up inside. And the main reason for that is when you're up on stage and you don't know the results yet, you're sitting there, you got the top 2 teams there, and they call that second place team. The only thing that runs through my mind is that they're not cheering for me. They are cheering for me, but they're cheering because I lost. They're cheering because they know that that other team, that's the team that's going to represent Washington Nationals, not us. So I hate second place. So my junior year, we got second place again. I only placed 5th individually. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I thought I was going to win it. Won all 3 contests up there. And then senior year rolls around. Senior year, I'm like, we have to. This is my last chance to go to nationals and meets. So we go, I'm running for state office, I'm doing extemporaneous public speaking, I'm doing marketing plan, all at state convention. Crazy, crazy state convention. It was like a roller coaster. So meets rolls around. I feel pretty good about my batch. I feel pretty good about my test. I only missed 1 test question that I knew of, and I missed 1 batch question. Then the next day rolls around, we head to the cooler. I knocked that out, thought I got 100% on most of the stuff. Then I go give my top 10 speech in front of a couple thousand FFA members like yourselves. That was a little intense. I called my ag teacher, and she doesn't sound very happy. I asked her, well, do you want me to go back to the meets locker, see if they need help with their team activity? She says, no, don't even worry about it. And right there, I was like, I thought we nailed it. So I go back to the locker, help them out, and that night, the night before, we were up on stage for marketing plan. And I'll tell you about that a little bit more. Fast forward back to Saturday. Saturday night rolls around. We're probably in the last half hour, last 45 minutes of session before officer elections. And we're up the stage on there for meets. And Mrs. Baser, she's standing behind me, and she's like, so, I'm sorry. Right there, I was like, don't even talk to me. I had that smile on, make sure everybody, they didn't think I was mad, but sometimes you gotta put on that smile to make everybody think, hey, he's doing all right, when really, you feel horrible. So I didn't even place top 10 in meets my senior year when I had won 6 contests individually between my junior and senior year. Our team, once again, got second. Once again, everybody was cheering because we lost. Fast forward back to Friday. My ultimate goal was to compete at nationals in meets, but I didn't realize what my future held within me. I didn't realize that my future was not compete in meets at nationals, but instead marketing plan. And not only compete at nationals, but win the national marketing competition. Your future and your goals, you might set them. You might have those expectations set for you. I did not meet my expectations for meets contest at all. But I can tell you one thing, for marketing, I exceeded my goal by leaps and bounds. So you might always have a changing goal. Those expectations might be changing from even day to day, week to week, month to month, even decade to decade. You might have a long-term goal several decades out, but that goal might change because you never know what the future holds for you until you get there. So as we get ready to have root beer floats and play Just Dance, just just be thinking, what goals do you have for yourself? Maybe it's to compete at state and place top 10. Maybe it's to go to college and finish in 4 years without student loans. Whatever your goal or whatever those expectations may be, make sure you set those goals. Don't forget about those expectations, and don't forget that even though you might have a plan for your future in that box, it can change. Thank you.
Yes.
in person. So it's like very similar to this, but it's just with me.
They went to national too. Like,
But can you find where I've never been on a plane? It's around me, like,
Corner, get lower. Drop down low. You guys like it. No. Oh, we're going in. Go back. I'm killing it, man. All the rain.